look like I've been on some sort of drug binge without any sleep. Bro, I have got to go outside. But you can't. Social distancing. Stay inside. What do you think about a little gun room here? This is totally real. This is in no way green screened at all. What'd you do with your stimulus check? Well, hello. I'm James. I'm the main dude in charge. I guess you could say owner. Owner sounds, I don't know, weird. I'm the dude in charge of EagleDef, which is a firearms training company based in Sacramento, California. I specialize in initial CCW and BSISO armed guard training. So concealed weapons permits and armed security. Yes, in California, we do have concealed carry. Folks are actually walking around in Northern California with guns legally. Yeah, you're thinking of the Bay Area. That's what you're thinking of. I don't go there. In this video, I'm going to be talking about training aids that can help you outside of our live range. So specifically airsoft, which is neat. Hey, different like the CERT training guns and the different kind of the laser options and stuff like that, and sort of some of the different things out on the market, their features, their benefits. I don't like to say strengths and weaknesses. I don't think that is an appropriate term to use. It's just different benefits and features. They're just different, that's all. One is not superior to the other. One is just tailored, I think, for different environments. What this is not going to be a video on is the specific products themselves. So this isn't really a product review. For instance, this is a KWA ATP-C pistol. I'm not going to talk about the internals no, but I will tell you the ways that this product can benefit you as a shooter. I will also tell you about how the CERT pistols and other similar pistols and laser devices out there can help you as a shooter. But if you're looking for like product specifics, you in the wrong place, my guy. Start with airsoft guns. What I like about airsoft guns, they're probably one of the more cheaper options on the market. The great thing about most airsoft guns, like this one, although you notice this looks nothing really like a Glock pistol, but it just so happens that this little guy will fit into almost every Glock holster to include duty holsters. Now, when we're talking about different airsoft guns and different laser style guns and all that, when it comes to holster fit, specifically with duty holsters, it's really going to depend on the holster itself. For instance, just about every airsoft pistol, if it's made to the specs of a real steel counterpart, so this is made to a similar spec to a Glock pistol, this will fit in most Glock pistol holsters. Doesn't look like a Glock, but again, no one cares about how it looks. Like, unless you're some diehard airsofter that's trying to be some sort of Glock fanboy, you don't really care that this doesn't look exactly like a Glock as long as it manipulates like a standard Glock pistol and it fits in your holster. Most airsoft guns, I will tell you from experience, as both a real gun and an airsoft gun nerd, most airsoft guns will fit in standard holsters, with the caveat being the specific duty retention. Like a level 3 holster, let's be honest, even with real guns, those things are freaking finicky. But most passive retention or up to level 2, most of those holsters are going to fit. Same with these guys. The same with some of these laser guns that they have out there, the CERTs or whatever they got going out there. A lot of those guns are going to fit into those holsters. Some will, some won't, depending on the holster, but from the aspect of holster fit, most of them will fit in your holsters. The big thing I get out of airsoft pistols is it has some recoil because the slide moves. I'm trying not to like block my microphone in the camera, and I'm also left-handed, so bear with me. But the slide moves. If it is a gas airsoft pistol, the slide will move. It is recoil operated, similar to a standard pistol. The recoil is, for the average airsoft gun, I would say less than a 22 long. But when we remember that it's mostly based off of propane and not gunpowder, well, relax, because that's what the physics do. You can use green gas, which is propane mixed with a silicon-based oil. You can use regular propane, just like you would get at a Coleman stove, or like those Coleman green camping tanks, or you can use CO2. There's different schools of thought on which gas is sort of beneficial. This is not the appropriate video for that, and there's way more in-depth airsoft nerds that are way nerdier than I am that can answer that question for you. The other thing that I like about airsoft pistols is they fire a projectile. So let's say you wanted to set up a little like a gallery, like a little shooting gallery, like a little plinking range in your garage or your backyard. You could set up a little IPSC course of fire with just, you can use baking sheets or towels, anything you're willing to shoot at and have little dents in or have it kind of break. So I don't really recommend cardboard because that crap gets everywhere. But if you have like some thick towels or moving blankets, you could set up all kinds of cool little courses of fire. There's tons of videos out there on dudes that have set up dope little metal courses of fire with like cheap beer can metal, basically. So not real steel targets, but baking sheets. That's what I was using. The other advantage with the airsoft pistols is since this slide's gonna lock to the rear, and you could, put your finger down in here just like anything else. It has that, like, you can see daylight right in there. Since it has that, if you are a parent and you want to teach your child about basic firearm safety and storage, I can cable lock this just like I can with any other actual pistol, because the slide reciprocates. You don't really have that option with most of the laser trainer firearms, because a lot of the laser trainer firearms are a solid non-moving piece. Now, with the guns like these CERT guns or these NLT guns, this is the NLT. I don't know why I keep saying, is it the same company as CERT? I don't freaking know. What this NLT pistol does not do is the slide doesn't move. It's a solid piece. So you don't get necessarily those same manipulations as you would with like an airsoft pistol, because it's one solid chunk of thingy. One of the benefits I think these laser style guns have, like specifically like the NLTs and the other guns out there, one of the benefits I think they possess over airsoft is if you don't have training space, you don't have a backyard, you don't have a garage. Let's say you live in an apartment somewhere in the city and you don't want to make a bunch of noise and a huge BB mess on your carpet, mostly noise. Because let's face it, if you're shooting airsoft guns in your apartment, you're going to get some noise complaints. These don't make any sense. Look, other than the sound of the clicking trigger, but you don't have any popping sounds. You don't have any sounds of none of that. This is about as quiet as a training option as you can get. And since you get the laser dot, there we go. I just pat my head and rub my tummy kind of thing. Since we get this laser dot, we're still getting feedback as to where our fundamentals are putting our shots. So we still get point of aim, point of impact feedback, just like how we would with an airsoft pistol. Pricing. These damn things are expensive. And by expensive, they're like, what, like $300? And all you're getting is really just an expensive laser pointer. But again, if you don't have the training space, or if you don't want to make a lot of noise because your cat's gonna go crazy, or you don't want to have BBs go all over your little training area just because you don't want to clean stuff up, well then this might be the option you want to go with. Airsoft pistols are cheaper. You can buy a complete kit from KWA Airsoft, which comes with a pistol, a bag of 1,000 BBs, a can of gas, and 3 metal targets approximately the size of a soda can. You can buy those kits from KWA for anywhere between about $110 to about $170 with shipping, depending on the specific model of gun you want. I've got those kits. They're super. I know, I've got those kits. Okay, yes, there is an argument to be had, like, James, relax. You're a KWA vendor. You're trying to shill out airsoft guns. I don't care. I make money from selling these things to kids and to parents. So if I can get a real steel shooter, or if I can get an actual person to recognize the value of this as a firearms training tool, I don't give a damn if they don't buy it through me. Buy it through the company directly. Or even better, go to your local airsoft shop and help support local businesses during a COVID pandemic business environment. Hashtag shop locally. The in-between of these two, so the in-between of the airsoft guns and these laser dedicated pistols like the NLTs and the CERTs and all that, the in-between is a drop-in adapter One of the companies there's plenty of companies out there that make them. The one that comes to my mind is Laser Ammo. They make an excellent product. I don't have one. I haven't bought one yet, but I wanted to make this video to at least arm you with some sort of knowledge that you could go forth and do your own thing, and kind of research it on your own. Even if I had one, I'm not going to have probably a lot of specific knowledge. I'm just a dumb monkey with a beard and some toys. Laser Ammo makes these drop-in adapters, so it can, but they're for airsoft guns. So you would replace the the barrel system inside of the pistol with this little drop-in laser adapter, and you kind of get the best of both worlds. They have just a little, like those laser bullets, for lack of a better term, or a laser cartridge. Not the problem with those, but those cartridges are designed for actual firearms. For instance, if you have a 9mm Glock and you have a 9mm laser cartridge purchased by insert company that makes them here, you can't drop that, and you cannot physically use that with an airsoft gun because all 98% of the airsoft barrels on the market are designed to fire 6mm BBs. So if you have a 9mm projectile, I don't know if you know how math works, but sorry, Charlie. That's basically it. So we will sum this up. Airsoft. Recoil operation. Still fits in holsters. Fires a projectile. Super, super fun. I left this part of the video out. You can go to an airsoft field, take this airsoft gun, and shoot kids in the face with it. Or you can shoot your own kid in the face with it if you want, as long as they have eye protection. Or it's also a nice parental aid. I didn't leave this in the video either because I just thought of it. If your kid is acting up or you're tired of him like making all this noise, you better shut up, son. Dedicated laser pistols. Laser. More expensive. Quieter. No mess. I hope this was at least specific enough to give you an idea of how to navigate forward. Again, I'm not trying to give anyone like super specific information, because I'm just a monkey with a beard and some toys that doesn't have all the crazy specifics. But I know it. I've dealt with these products enough to know, hey, here's some of the benefits and features for the average shooter without getting into, without making this sound like a promo ad. This isn't a promo video. I don't care about any, like, oh, NLT gave you a free pistol. I'm just not cool. Probably going to give it to one of my buddies. Oh, cool, you're a KWA guy, so this helps you sell guns. Not really. No, not really. As long as I can arm shooters with additional information about how to keep practicing and getting quality reps and workouts in, especially during the time this video is made where a lot of folks can't get ammo, or they just don't want to wait in line for 30 to 45 minutes just to get some lane time in. Well, here's some of your other options. Hope that helped. If not, I just gotta go myself.